Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentle champs? Welcome back to another video. We are now gonna go ahead and progress with a little bit of Returnal. So let's go ahead and progress here. Okay, I think this is where we unlock our Ash of War, our skill, or whatever you want to call it for our gun. Uh, so on the last video, we were talking about like if you press the L button or the L2 button like halfway, the button will stiffen up after the halfway point. And the reason why the button is stiff like this is because of this item that we're going to be picking up right now. It'll grant our weapon like a skill. I'm pretty certain actually the weapon does have a skill already, but we just can't use it. Oh no, it does not have a skill yet. Okay, so we do have to pick this up. But then when we press the L2 button all the way down, then we'll be able to use our weapons like skill, which is very beneficial. It's like the big damage of the game, basically. Alt fire.
Technology discovered. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism.
Nani? Alright, so now I'm just pressing it halfway. Now if I press it all the way down... Boom!
Highly effective.
Kaboom.
This will be useful.
Very. And also in the last video we mentioned like about the whole malfunction on the top left corner. How whenever we do, you know, an overload, which is like this, like if we press the trigger button in that box, we will suffer damage. So we don't want to do that, and the best way to get rid of the malfunction, obviously, is by fabricating an item. That's the only way, and we will be able to fabricate an item. And oh my, that's a lot of enemies. Holy moly! Am I gonna be able to do this? Will I be able to do this, fellas? Fellas? The thing about alt fire is that you can't really do it as often as you want, because there is a cooldown. Oh shit! I fell. Go 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 go, bro! How did I not get hit there? I feel like I should have. Hold on, let me focus. I'm trying not to get hit here. Or suffer any kind of damage. Oh my god. Holy moly. Bro, I'm just him. No practice, nothing, and... that was a lot of enemies. I mean, this room is actually not very bad to fight them. It's not very defensive when it comes to their projectiles because, yeah, I mean... you know, enemies of that amount on a room like this where there's like barely anywhere to hide. It's easy for you to hit. Just thank God that they weren't like spamming it. So we get a resource obolite chunk here. Contains large amount of obolites, but we can't destroy this because we need a melee weapon, which is like the last thing that we're going to unlock in this area. Which, by the way, where are we exactly? Oh, we're in the overgrown ruins. Overgrown ruins. So there's Helios all the way over there. That's our ship. If I were to die right now, I would have to backtrack all the way over there. And yeah, like I would have to unlock every single room again, fight every single enemy. Like that's how brutal this game is, bro. It's actually crazy. And the thing is, like, this game I think has what's it called? Auto generative or something like that. Auto generate. I don't know what it's called exactly. But like basically the rooms, they will change. It's never the exact same. Like at all. It's never the same. As soon as you die, the rooms will change. It'll be a different scenery. So it's kind of like the Bloodborne chalice dungeons. Whenever you like create a chalice dungeon, it'll be different sometimes depending on the chalice that you're using. Wait, did I pick up that item below? Oh, I can't. Okay, because of the vines. Got you. So it's kind of like the whole Bloodborne chalice dungeon thing. Oh, there's a chest there, but I don't think I can access that. Yeah, I can't access that. Okay. So there's like these yellow-looking things here. I'm pretty sure we need something later on in the game to be able to get to those. I think it's like a grapple hook or something. So we're gonna have to hit up our boy Link. Get him to borrow us the hook shot. Or the hook claws. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. I'm pretty sure this is the machine gun. This is like probably my favorite weapon in the game. I'm gonna be using this weapon for quite a while. And the thing about the weapons too is that they also have passives.
Weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
Ooh, okay. The thing about weapons is they also all have passives. Unlock new weapon traits and stats with proficiency. Gain proficiency by eliminating hostiles and picking up items too. Weapon systems. Each weapon you discover has 3 properties. Alt fire, which is like the ash of war or the skill of the weapon, that does a lot of damage. The stats, how much damage the weapon does, like the projectile speed and whatever, and the overload looks like there. Overload projectile, I think that's what it says there. And then there's traits. Traits is like the passive abilities that a weapon has. But you have to unlock the passive abilities by just using by using the weapon during combat quite often. So that is that. Each weapon you discover has 3 properties: alt fire, stats, and traits. Alt fire is an alternative firing mechanism that recharges over time. Stats, the Ash of War, but it has a cooldown. Stats affects the weapon's power and other attributes that are unique for each weapon. Yep. While traits can modify or add new behaviors to it. Many traits starts as locked, but you can unlock them with continuous use of the weapon. Your proficiency level affects how high the stats can be on the weapon you find. Right, so we also want to be able to get proficiency, high as possible as well for that specific reason. That maybe our weapon will do more damage, maybe it'll reload faster, like things like that. All weapons have 2 ways of firing, normal and alt fire, which is more powerful but recharges slower. You can see the readiness of your alt fire on the icon on the bottom left as well as on the crosshair. Be on the lookout for items and effects that can affect the length of the alt fire cooldown. Right, so we might be able to pick up items that can I guess decrease the amount of time that it recharges. I'm pretty sure that's what it's talking about. And then we have stagger. Hostiles on Achapods can be staggered, which interrupts their attacks and behaviors. Most hostiles can be staggered with a melee attack or by dealing enough damage. The stagger bar indicates how close a hostile is to staggering. Hitting the hostile's weak point deals additional damage and staggers them faster. Yeah, so I remember using this mechanic mostly later on in the game because we do encounter some crazy enemies. Like right now, this early in the game, it doesn't really matter. But it does matter, of course, on some enemies, like that enemy right there. Like, look at that dude. Yeah, like he looks like a unit, bro. Like, what the hell is that? How are we supposed to dodge all that? Did you see all those bullets and shit coming out? Like, it even locks on. It's like those bugs from Elden Ring with with the homing missile-looking attacks. Like, goddamn. I'm definitely gonna get hit. I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna get hit, fellas. Fellas. So yeah, the stagger meter is like, I think it's shown underneath the enemy's like health bar. Can we destroy this? We can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby, yeah. Look at this. Machine gun, bitch. Let's go. Oh, there was stuff there. They must have collected everything. Okay. Like, even if it's a small amount of obolitos that we're collecting from these statues, it matters a lot.
Massive wall beyond which is the white shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm.
Oops.
For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest.
Very nice. Sounds like a plan, Brienne. Sounds like a plan. Okay. I really wished that enemies would come out of these statues. Where are they? Because obviously the enemies gives you more obolites, and it's really good because it'll also increase our adrenaline level. But our adrenaline level is already level 5.
Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere,
It's so satisfying shooting these statues too, though. We have a lively one, my lord! I don't know if adrenaline also gives you more obolites. I don't know if that's a thing. Holy moly. Yeah, because the obolites, their color's different. It's more like orange. Let me see how much obolites we get from this enemy. 9, 10? That's ass. That's not a lot. We can't get that item. Oh, we have a resin right here. Fills 1 slot towards maximum integrity. Let's go ahead and pick this up. We want to be able to get our health as high as possible. Oh, why is... Man. I can't get up there. I'm not Spider-Man. This is a malignant obolite chunk. Destroying this will, you know, obviously give us obolites, but there's a high probability that we will get a malfunction from that. But unfortunately, I can't even break it. Like, look at this. So in the first video, I mentioned that, like, there's these gates, and, like, you need to, like, shoot a panel to be able to open it. We can't see that right now, right? There's no panel. So we just have to, like, use our ears, basically, to find this. Okay, it's more nerfed. There's gotta be more here. There you are. See, like, they're in, these panels, they can be in very tricky spots. Like, that's not... I mean, that is close to the door, but that's a very odd spot for the panel to be at. Let's open this container. Pistol. Yuck. Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and check the trait for our weapon. So our weapon's like skill damage thing is called Track Swarm. A volley of insectoids that home in on the targeted hostile. Okay, interesting. So this is actually really good then. Very good on like on tougher enemies. Okay, I gotta keep track of this. And then our passive is armor piercing. Projectiles will pierce hostiles and ricochet off surfaces. So we've already used this weapon to I guess 53% has been unlocked for this. What am I talking about? It's 53% unlocked. So we just need to get in like another what? 47 more percent, I guess, and then it'll be unlocked. Yeah, we can't access that. We can't go over there either. The obolite chunk is over there that we can't really get. There's a gun over there. And then there's a triangle door right here. The reason why I say triangle is because we can see on the map that it looks like a triangle. And those doors, they're like sub-levels. And we want to go to these doors. Because they could have some really good stuff here, or maybe they might not. You might have to do like combat, or maybe it'll give you good stuff for free. So we can fabricate an item right now, but the thing is, the item will be randomized. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to use this, and I'm not going to actually. I think I'm fine. I think I'll be okay. If I were to fabricate, I'd be able to get rid of that malfunction on the top left. But, yeah. I don't want just a random item. I want something that I actually can choose.
I have interacted with other versions of myself.
Yeah, we can't use this yet.
I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
Oh shit, because there's a turret down there. I want these guys to, yeah, come towards me more. I mean, I could destroy that turret, but it's shooting red projectiles at me, and they travel a little faster. Can you come over here, please? For the love of God. Thank you. For the love of all that is holy, can you please come towards my location? No. Yeah, let's just kill it now. There we go. Let's just destroy that. Collect all of these. Destroy this guy. Alright. Oh shit. Beautiful. Beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful, bro. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Well, hello. Get over here. Fills 2 slots towards max integrity. I don't know if I want to pick that up, actually. This one only fills 1. I want that. This one only fills 1. I will take this as well, yeah. The reason why I don't want to pick that one up... Hold on, excuse me, guys. Okay. My bad. So the reason why I don't want to pick this up is because this one will... it either fills major damage to integrity or it'll fill moderate damage to integrity. Because it fills 2. If it fills 2 slots, it means that this item will heal us for quite a bit if we do take damage. So what I could do is I could just save that item, just leave it here for now, because we are gonna have to come back to these rooms again. Because I need to unlock the... Oh, here's an enemy. Or not. Okay. Because we do have to come back to these rooms and try to collect some of the items that we couldn't collect. Like some of the chunks that we have to destroy with a melee weapon. So I could just leave that there, and then when we fight the... or before we fight the boss in this area, I can just literally backtrack over here and pick up that healing item. If I'm damaged. If I'm not damaged, then I'll just get the... It'll just be obviously resin. Then I can just get the resin. That's completely fine. But what is this? This is a consumable, right? Fixes all malfunctions. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and pick this up.
Type device acquired. I think this will prove a useful tool.
Very useful tool. We picked up our first amazing consumable, actually. Press square to use. Consumables are single-use items with unique effects. You can carry multiple copies of the same consumable. Okay. Can we see the tutorial for that, please? At your pause is filled with consumables that can aid your progress. You can choose when to use them, or they can... oh my god. You can choose when to use them, but they are consumed on use. You are initially limited to only one consumable slot, but you can carry multiple copies of the same item. When encountering new consumables, you always have the choice to swap out the item. I do want to swap out this item. I want to save this item for, like, just when we're about to fight the boss. Because then I'll be able to get rid of all the malfunctions. Proficiency measures your combat ability per cycle. You get proficiency from each hostile that you dispatch, but there are also items that can grant you proficiency or affect your proficiency rate, or how much proficiency you gain from dispatching hostiles and items. Dispatching hostiles and items? What? Your proficiency level determines the minimum level of weapons you can find in the world. Let's go. Yeah, so we do want to be able to get proficiency as much as possible. It is a very good thing. Alright, so there's health here, but we can't access because of the vines. That's completely fine because we are going to have to come back here regardless, right? And I don't want to use this item now because I want to use it when we have 2 malfunctions. And right now the malfunction, like the what do you call it? The task to to cure it or to resolve is very easy. I just have to fabricate an item. It's not that hard to do that. Yay! Ooh. 40? Nice. Okay. I like that a lot. Yeah, there's a chest right there. Also, there is no fall damage unless the malfunction says that you will take fall damage. I will open this. We only have one malfunction, so I don't care if we get another. We didn't even get a malfunction. I love that. Converts collected oblites into integrity. That's a really good one, but the thing is, I don't want to do that. Because, yeah, I want to be able to have cash on me. There's things that I gotta buy. No, this is the first area. Let's take it slow. Let's go over here. Destroy these. Good stuff. Again. Ooh, nice. 2 out of the 4. Give me some obolitos. Let's go ahead and interact with this.
Xenotype technology on the corpse of a sentient. Scan is indicating potential for suit augmentation.
Ugh. Kind of looks like a scarab.
Appears safe to repurpose.
I think this is like for teleporting.
System integration complete. Performing a function test to confirm.
Translocators. Your suit can now use translocators to teleport. Okay, let's go. I really like that. I might come back for that item, like, whenever I take damage.
Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed.
Yeah, whenever I take damage, then I'll probably pick that up. Because then whatever enemies that we eliminate and we pick up their obolites, it'll obviously convert that to health. So maybe I could pick that up later. No, so many obolites are falling down. Why, game? Why can't you just keep the obolites up here? Fills 2 slots. Okay, so we have another resin or silphium that can restore a lot of our health. That's good to know. Ether. A permanent resource that interacts with other timelines and cleanses malignancy. So these are really useful. Ether is a mysterious resource that is kept on death. Gain ether by interacting with deceased scouts and completing daily tasks or daily challenges in the ship. Very nice. We are going to be using ether mainly to, like, I guess, cure a malignant, like, chest or something else that's on the field that requires us to cure it. But that's all we're going to be using it for. L1. That's cool. Can I just shred this big ass statue? Nope. Ooh, we got to the hub. The hub. This is the best spot in the game.
Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices.
How much does this cost? Stat augment. Integrity augment. Increases max integrity by 25%. This will cost us 325 obolites. We currently have 760. Which, by the way, the obolites is also indicated in the bottom right corner next to the map. On the left side of the map there. I'm pretty sure maybe somebody has already picked up on it, and, you know. And then above the obolites, which is 760, we have the keys. I think they're called the Tropian keys. We have 2 at the moment. And then above that is the ether that we just collected, so we have 1. Alright, so this costs 325, but let's check what these are. So we have a large silphium vial here, repairs a major amount of integrity, so if we're like very low on health, we can just come back here and buy this. I'm not going to buy it right now, there's no point. I usually like to buy this either when I'm about to fight the boss, or... Yeah, actually no, just that, really. Just literally that, just when we're about to fight the boss. Then we have this. Weapon proficiency, we don't need that right now either. Suit artifact, these two are the most important. Suit artifact, adrenaline stimulant. Gains 5% weapon damage per adrenaline level. That's really good. So we can get 25 weapon percent damage. 25% damage because we are currently at adrenaline level 5. So that's pretty good. Costs 200. Recharging overload. Successful overloads reduces alt fire cooldown by 3 seconds. We're actually gonna buy these two. Yeah, well, let's watch this, I guess. There we go. Now that we've seen that, we can just skip the rest. Now let's go ahead and buy this. Artifacts are items with beneficial effects. Some have passive effects, while some have activation conditions. Okay. First, let's go ahead and buy this. There we go. And I'm not gonna buy this yet. I have no use for this right now. This is not really an important item. I want to be able to save my obolites in case we actually get to see, or in case we get to find something better along the way. Maybe there's another machine that we can buy artifacts from. This we are actually going to buy right now. Oh, she actually puts her hand in there, I think. Creepy. Okay, now that we've seen that, that's the animation for that. Augments. Augments are a way to increase your stats. During a cycle, they are instantly applied to the relevant stat, and they're not shown separately in the inventory. Okay. Translocators are devices that allows you to teleport within a biome. Proximity translocators have a set destination, which is I think it's the circled ones like that, showing in the video there. Like the circled, bubble-looking things, those are the proximity translocators, and they have a set destination. While regular ones allows you to select a destination from all the other active translocators. So there's like a panel on the ground that you can step on, and yeah, right there. And that'll be able to obviously teleport us to different ones, which is really cool. Artifacts are items that provide beneficial effects, some passives, and some requiring special or specific conditions to activate. Note that you can carry a maximum of 15 artifacts. They can be destroyed by critical malfunctions, which is getting 3 malfunctions, or voluntarily in the equipment tab in the suit computer. So we can just destroy an artifact if we want to, which is a very good system. Maybe there's an artifact that we just don't really need, and so we just might as well destroy it, right? And get the extra space. But I wouldn't recommend destroying artifacts unless you are at 15, because there's just no reason to destroy an artifact very early. I just don't see why. Augments increases their associated stat. When picked up, they are automatically applied to the relevant stat and do not show up in your inventory. Augments are often found in special fabricator pods, sometimes even for no cost. That is massive. We want to obviously get something for free. So there is that. Nothing dropped, okay. I think this is like the language of the sentients that live in this planet.
Rudimentary xenotype language discovered. Currently lacking resources to decipher this xenoglyph.
Let's learn some Xeno language.
Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language.
Okay, so what does this say?
Is this translating correctly?
I don't know.
Severed brethren. Maddening agony.
Are severed brethren agitated waters? Question mark. Maddening agony. Stop the endless cycle of yo mama jokes. Hell nah, bruh. Yo mama so fast she made the whole planet.
Detecting a strange energy reading. Setting a marker on my map.
Yeah, so right here is the key for the boss. We're basically playing Legend of Zelda all over again, guys, like literally. So we have to be able to get these keys to be able to encounter the boss, but obviously we can't get through this because we need a melee weapon to get rid of this barrier. But this is where we're going to have to end the video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!